yourself in my shoes for a second. Nothing personal, I'm just saying though.
Checo Pro Joe here. When I go on vacation, it's kind of easy to tell what it might cost to go to that resort. My wife does most of that, but sometimes I'll go online and I'll look, and I can tell quite often by a star rating what a hotel or resort might cost versus other ones. If it has a higher star rating, it's probably going to be more high end than one that's not, like a 3 versus a 5 star. We don't have that in-home service, and I know that Bob Muller from Personal Plumbing would love to have a standard like that. Bob, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Joe. Hey, thanks for having me. Yes, very important topic today for sure.
So how can someone tell when they are online what a company value is, truly value? Because if your company charges more on average than another one, you must be supplying better value. But how does the homeowner know that?
The truth is, we don't have a way of letting them know that, right? So it's all reputation and our way of building a long-term relationship with you. You'll get to know me over time, but the problem is that I don't have a storefront that you're walking through that tells you whether I've got, a 5-star rated company based on you walking in and seeing the type of facility I have. I'm bringing my van to you, which hopefully has got a nice wrap on it. It looks well. My technicians look well, and we're providing you with great quality services. That's usually how you're going to tell whether you're paying for somebody that's a 5-star rated company, or if you're paying for a 3-star rated company, whether they're providing you good value based off of the information they're giving you up front, as well as showing up looking like they know what they're doing. But we just don't have a way of knowing it.
No, I know that for sure. What's really interesting, and this is almost always true, the better looking the crew and the vehicles, the equipment, the tools, the better the company. And it makes sense. If they can afford all of that, right? Great team members, uniforms, the wrap, a later model vehicle, tools that look like they're relatively new and not just beat up, well, then that's probably going to tell you that they put money into the business. But it also means they probably charge a little bit more, but it also means they're going to be there tomorrow for you with the warranty.
Yeah, and the truth is that a lot of the companies that aren't doing this already are companies that don't value their employees, and they're also companies that don't really value you as the consumer. They're just there to try to survive, to make it through the next month of payroll, through the next month of their expenses. They don't really have a really true understanding of how to run a business that needs to pay. If everybody knew how to do this the right way, we would all be charging approximately the same amount, because it costs the same to do a job no matter what. And we can't grow as companies if we're not all charging the same. We can't pay our employees the same if we're not charging the same. So there should be a better industry standard on both things, on how to properly price and how to properly have a valuation on our online presence, so the customer knows that when you're hiring this company, that this is what you should be expecting to pay.
I will caution the people who are listening and watching this now, just because your neighbor says XYZ Plumbing is a great plumber because they have great pricing, doesn't mean that's the case. You may feel good about the value you got from that particular plumber at that time, but price is something we need to be careful of. In general, you get what you pay for. It's true of anything, a refrigerator, a car, a house, anything. And it's true of home services as well. And if you really care about your home and you care about your family, you want to make sure that you invest well in that home service provider.
Yes, that's true. And our online reviews will usually tell people, whether they're a company that's worth doing business with. But we do need to have a better standardized way of actually telling what type of company you're doing business with. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Bob, this discussion has been great and it's been very important as well for our viewers here. Bob
Yes.
Muller's information from Personal Plumbing is located in the description of this podcast, so reach out to him for all of your plumbing needs. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Joe.